Welcome to the news on the hour on Providence Television International. I am Ogbebo Ikekwa. Young women have been urged to beware of human traffickers who make bogus promises of lucrative jobs abroad, as such promises are avenues to lure unsuspecting women into prostitution in foreign countries. The call was made by the founder and coordinator of the Grace Inegbeze Foundation during the inauguration of the NGO in Benin City. The details. Highlighting the trauma faced by victims of human trafficking, the founder and coordinator of the Grace Inegbeze Foundation, Mrs. Grace Inegbeze, emphasized the need for proper reintegration into society for such victims through counseling. Mrs. Inegbeze noted that the fight against human trafficking should be tackled vigorously as victims suffer gruesome experiences in the custody of human traffickers. In an interactive session with some victims of human trafficking, she stated that the goals of a non-governmental organization include awareness campaigns about the plight of victims of human trafficking, sensitizing the Western world about the cultural beliefs of the Beninese, and eradicating the erroneous belief that most Benin ladies abroad engage in prostitution.
My other works I'm really doing is to really show the other face of Benin's. Most of the Western people, they don't really understand much about our culture. One they had in Europe, Benin, the first thing everyone would think about is prostitution, is human trafficking. So I came here with them also to show them our culture and to have other view of our society, so they can take this with them also to change the narrative also concerning the Benin's, especially in Europe.
A TV series producer based in Marseille, France, Simon Jablonka, expressed gratitude to Mrs. Inegbeze for her relentless efforts in seeking the welfare of victims of human trafficking. He stated that he was impressed by her work with victims of human trafficking, hence his visit to Nigeria. Mr. Jablonka emphasized the need for victims of human trafficking to discuss their experiences in the hands of traffickers to ensure that the general public becomes aware of the reality of the scourge.
I think that people responsible for the things that the girls endure on both sides, the one who organizes the trafficking, but also the one in Europe.
A TV presenter and advocate for the welfare of victims of human trafficking, also based in Marseille, France, Anne Lando, commended the coordinator of the NGO on her quest to create awareness about the ills of human trafficking. She highlighted the risk of migrating to foreign countries through illegal means, stressing that illegal migrants go through harrowing experiences abroad.
Because we are screenwriters and we like to write about real facts, about real life, and that's why we wanted to understand Nigerian society and especially Benin City society, Edo State.
Some of the returnees during the interactive session shared their experiences as victims of human trafficking. High point of the ceremony was the formal inauguration of the Grace Inegbeze Foundation. The anti-cultism war in Edo State has gained significant traction as the Edo Civil Society Organization has thrown its weight behind Governor Monday Okpewolo's administration in the fight against cultism and cult-related matters. The group, led by its Coordinator General, Comrade Omobude Agu, staged a peaceful protest to Government House in Benin City to show solidarity with the government's efforts. The protesters, received by the Commissioner for Information and Communication, Honorable Paul Ohombamu, expressed their support for the government's actions against cultism. The Commissioner thanked the group for the peaceful protest and reassured that it would create a platform for engagement that will lead to deliberation and solution to the issue of cultism in the state. The Deputy Speaker of Edo State House of Assembly, Mrs. Maria Edeko, has quit her position following the minority status of her party. She was consequently replaced by Honorable Usamuyi Atu of the All Progressive Congress APC after members unanimously voted for his emergence. Mrs. Edeko thanked leaders and members of the People's Democratic Party for finding her worthy to represent her constituency, emphasizing that she resigned her position to allow for justice, fairness, and equity for all constituencies. The former Deputy Speaker announced her resignation at plenary on Monday, 19th May 2025. The Corps Marshal of the Federal Road Safety Corps, Malam Shehu Mohammed, has reaffirmed the agency's commitment to curbing the proliferation of fake driving schools nationwide. The Corps Marshal disclosed this during the 2025 National Workshop for Driving School Proprietors and Instructors in Abuja on Monday. He said the move is part of efforts to improve road safety and reduce crashes, stressing that human errors remain the leading cause of road traffic accidents. He emphasized the need for proper driver's education through accredited institutions as a means to improve safety on the highways. The International Federation of Women Lawyers, Abia State Branch, has condemned the recent alleged incident of domestic violence and child abuse in which a father set himself, his wife, and their one-year-old daughter ablaze in Onitsha community of the state. The incident occurred between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. on Saturday when one Mr. Odochi Amala, aged 40, set his family ablaze, citing suspicion of infidelity by his wife. Udochi, who was also affected by the fire, attempted to flee but was apprehended. One of his daughters died as a result of severe burns. The Police Public Relations Officer of Abia State Police Command, DSP Maureen Chinaka, confirmed the incident, stating that the investigation is ongoing. Nigerian boxer Cynthia Ogusemilore has, as well as 5 other athletes, have been banned from competing at the 2024 National Sports Festival in Ogun State, as they are currently serving doping bans. The National Sports Commission announced that this is in line with global best practices and World Anti-Doping Agency Code. The NSC DG, Bukola Olokpade, charged all the participating states to take note, as the NSC is committed to ensure that Nigeria is devoid of drug problems at both domestic and international competitions. And now to the exchange rates. One United States dollar presently stands at 1,602. 1 euro, its equivalent in naira 1,804. 1 British pound presently stands at 2,140 naira. The Canadian dollar, its equivalent in naira, is 1,148, and the Australian dollar, its equivalent in naira, is 1,024. And that's the news on the hour. Thanks for watching. Please stay tuned.